Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to do a Form B inspection on our newer service trucks. So these trucks are a little different, so just kind of follow me, browse what we do. The pre-trip's pretty much the same way, where you're going to try to avoid other components that are not on a regular Class B. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do on the Form B is everything from the driver door down the side of the vehicle, the underside of the vehicle, the rear axle, and the back of the vehicle. If there is anything unique on the other side, we will inspect those items. So we'll start with the driver door. Our mirror bracket, it's not broken, not cracked, on secure. Our lenses on the mirror, they're not broken, not cracked, on secure, clean and clear. Our door, it's not broken, not cracked, on secure, not hanging. My door handle works properly. The door opens and closes freely. My hinges, they're not broken, not cracked, on secure. My steps, they're not broken, not cracked, on secure, no debris to slip on. My fuel tank, it's not broken, not cracked, on secure, no fuel leaks coming from under the vehicle. My straps, they're not broken, not cracked, on secure. My fuel lines and hoses, they're not broken, not cracked, on secure. My fuel cap, it's not broken, not cracked, on secure. I would open it, make sure there's a safety chain and a rubber seal grommet on it, and put it back on tightly. Whatever I did on the first door, I would do the exact same thing on the second door and my steps. Now we're going to move over to the exhaust. The exhaust, it's not broken, not cracked, on secure. No holes or black suck coming out of it except on the tip, if there is any. We're going to focus on all the clearance lights from the front to the side, all the way down to the rear. My clearance lights, they're not broken, not cracked, on secure. They work and they are with proper color. Amber in the front, red on the rear. My reflectors, the front is amber, the back is red. They're not broken, not cracked, they're on secure, they're clean and clear. All my doors, anywhere you see a door handle, all the doors, they're not broken, not cracked, on secure. They open and close freely. You don't have to open them, just talk about them. Make sure they open and close freely. You would check the hinges. Now we're going to go under the truck. Under the truck, we have the same items as the other Class Bs. Drive shaft, not broken, not cracked, on secure. Then we go from the axle down. We have the brake chamber, not broken, not cracked, on secure. No leaks. Behind the brake chamber, you have to get under there to really see it. You have your slack adjuster and push rod. They're not broken, not cracked, on secure. You would check them, make sure there is no more than an inch of play with the brakes released. Your brake lines and hoses that are behind the brake chamber here, they're not broken, not cracked, on secure. There are no leaks. Then I would go inside, I would check my brake pads and brake drums. You could kind of see them over there, but you would check the ones on this side. They're not broken, not cracked, on secure, not gluing. Also, the brake pads have enough padding to be safe and adequate. Then we have our suspension. Our suspension on this truck, it's inside behind the wheel. We can do that next. We'll move to the tires. The tires, they're not cut, not broken, not cracked, not leaking. 2 3/32 of an inch tread depth at the minimum on the back tires. These are bud spacing. There is no animal, no debris. And if there was, I would use a tool to pull it out safely. My wall of my tire, no cracks, no breaks, no cuts, no leaks. My rim, not broken, not cracked, not cut. No rust or illegal welds. All my lug nuts, they're on properly, not loose. I would check my axle seal, make sure there's no leaks and it's at proper level. And I would find my valve stem. My valve stem's back here. It's not broken, not cracked, on secure. The cap is on tight. If I want to check my tire pressure, I would check my tire pressure on my valve stem. Make sure there is sufficient amount of air, 100 psi or more. We would move to the mud flaps. The mud flaps are not broken, not cracked, on secure, not hanging. And if you look back here, you got your suspension. So on this suspension, I only have a spring leaf. My spring leaves are not broken, not cracked, on secure, not scissoring. My front spring leaf mount and my back spring leaf mount, you got one here in the back and one in front of the tire. They're not broken, not cracked, on secure, holding my spring leaf properly. Now we're gonna go to the back of the truck. I start from the top to the bottom, just like in any Class B. My clearance and marker lights, they're not broken, not cracked, on secure, proper color. My door, it's not broken, not cracked, on secure. The handle's there. It opens, closes freely, shuts safely. We have our DOT reflective tape on the back of the door, 100% clean and clear. I have all my lights in the back. They're not broken, not cracked, on secure, proper color. We have the marker light, we have the reflectors and markers in the back. They're not broken, not cracked, proper color red, clean and clear. On this side of this truck, there is nothing unique to talk about. And that's the end of my Form B inspection on the utility service truck.